Welcome back, my dear students. Today we are going to start the chapter of history, and the name of that chapter is Nationalism in India. Just like we have learned about the nationalism in Europe, like that way you have to understand the concept of nationalism, how it is emerged in our country. What was its impact in our political system, and how the people were getting encouraged for fighting for their rights, who played an important role for that. These are all things we have to discuss in this chapter. This chapter's beginning for 10th standard CBSE board, that is given from year of 1915. Just like in that year Mahatma Gandhi returned from South Africa. What he have done there, he fought against the racial discrimination, means apartheid system, where that government was based on the racial discrimination. In South Africa, there were two races, black and white. So white people, they were exploiting to the blacks, and Mahatma Gandhi fought for the black persons, and he given them their rights and returned to India. For that, he introduced a new system to fight for their rights. Gandhiji's new system, that was known by Satyagraha. So what was the Satyagraha? Satyagraha was the way to fight for our rights on the way of truthfulness and non-violence. The way of truthfulness and non-violence was the basic आधार of this सत्याग्रह मूवमेंट. अगर आप अपने अधिकारों के लिए लड़ना चाहते हो और आप सच्चाई की राह पर चल रहे हो, तो आप सत्याग्रह कर सकते हो, ऐसा गांधी जी का मानना था. एंड बाय डूइंग सत्याग्रह यू कैन गेट योर राइट्स. गांधी जी ने सत्याग्रह मूवमेंट को भारत में शुरू किया इन द ईयर ऑफ 1970s. ही लॉन्च हिज फर्स्ट सत्याग्रह, एंड दैट वाज नोन एज चंपारण सत्याग्रह. चंपारण इज द प्लेस दैट इज इन बिहार, एंड ही फाउट फॉर द राइट्स ऑफ farmers who were suffering by the Britishers because they were being forced to cultivate indigo and cotton in their farms, and that was so despotic for them. That's why they requested to Gandhiji. Gandhiji have done the satyagraha for those, and that was his first satyagraha. It was a successful satyagraha in India, and slowly Gandhiji was being introduced for his satyagrahas. In the year 18, he also introduced two different satyagrahas in Gujarat. That was Kheda Satyagraha and Ahmedabad Satyagraha. Laterwards, some incidents happened, my dear students, that Britishers were not happy with this increasing satyagrahas, because they were thinking that Gandhiji is creating the anti-British atmosphere in our country, and many people were easily joining satyagraha because it was very easy for the children and the elder persons also, and women also easily can be participate in the satyagraha. So this was a new way to fight for our rights with the peacefulness and non-violence. Peace and non-violence, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट पड़ाव थे, इम्पोर्टेंट पहलू थे गांधी जी के सत्याग्रह के. धीरे धीरे ये सत्याग्रह गांधी जी ने पूरे देश भर में करने के लिए शुरुआत तो कर दी थी. इसके बीच में एक इंसिडेंट हो जाता है. वो इंसिडेंट कौन सा है, इसे भी हमें जानना है. ब्रिटिश ऑफिशियल्स जो होते हैं वो क्या कर देते हैं, इंडियन लोगों को अपने फेवर में ना लेते हुए एक लॉ पास कर देते हैं, और वो था रौलट एक्ट इन द ईयर ऑफ 1990s. This Rowlatt Act was very brutal and despotic for Indians, because this Rowlatt Act given enormous powers to British officials. किसी भी व्यक्ति को बिना वारंट के, ओनली ऑन द बेस ऑफ सस्पिशियस एक्टिविटीज, संशय के आधार पे अरेस्ट कर लेना, एंड 2 साल तक या फिर ज़्यादा पीरियड तक उनको जेल में रखा जा सकता था. तो बहुत सारे अत्याचार इन लोगों ने हमारे भारतीय लोगों के ऊपर इस एक्ट के वजह से किए. सो मेनी ऑफ आवर इंडियंस बिकम एंग्री अगेंस्ट दिस लॉ, एंड दे रेफर दिस लॉ एज द ब्लैक एक्ट. इसको ब्लैक एक्ट बोला गया, और इसके अगेंस्ट में बहुत सारे मार्च निकले, अगैटेशंस शुरू हो गए, और इसको अंग्रेज़ों ने रिप्रेसिव पॉलिसी से दबाया गया. ब्रिटिशर्स ने इस लॉ के खिलाफ जो भी लोग आ रहे थे उनके ऊपर एक्शन लेने के लिए मार्शल लॉ इम्पोज किया। पंजाब के उस अमृतसर के प्रदेश में मार्शल लॉ इम्पोज हो गया है, ये किसी को पता भी नहीं था। दोज हु वेर कमिंग फ्रॉम विलेज दे गैदर्ड एट द प्लेस जालियनवाला बाग। जैसे कि हर साल वहाँ पे बैसाखी फेस्टिवल होता था, वहाँ पे लोग इकट्ठा हो गए और वहाँ पे इकट्ठा होकर वो है ना उसको सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे, बट दे वेर अनअवेयर अबाउट द इम्पोजिशन ऑफ द मार्शल लॉ। तब है ना जनरल डायर को पूरे राइट्स दिए गए थे कि यू हैव टू कंट्रोल दिस, एंड ही केम देयर एट द प्लेस ऑफ जालियनवाला बाग एंड ही ब्रूटली फायर्ड ओवर दैट क्राउड, and many men, women, children and old persons were died in that incident. So this was very worst incident in the history of India. That was known as Jallianwala Bagh massacre. That was held on 13 April 1990. And many of Indian freedom fighters, social reformers were angry against the British government for that. They lived their title just like Rabindranath Tagore. He lived his title, that Sir title was given to him, Sir Rabindranath Tagore. Afterwards he was greatly known by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, like this. Many people decided to fight against this despotic actions of the Britishers, and at the same time Khilafat issue was raised in the world. After the defeat in the First World War, Turkey was forced to sign a peaceful treaty, and some rumors were also spread, rumors in the world that Khalifa is found in the danger. His temporal powers are going to be taken by the Britishers, and Khalifa was the spiritual head of Islam for the entire world. That's why in our India also Ali brothers decided to support Khalifa, and for that he established a committee that was known as Khilafat Committee. So these Ali brothers established Khilafat Committee, but they thought that we need a massive support. For that he discussed with Mahatma Gandhi and asked for his support. Mahatma Gandhi also saw this incident as an opportunity to unite Hindus and Muslims together for strengthening the nationwide movement. And after that what happened? Gandhiji given support for getting the approval from Indian National Congress. He put this topic in the Congress session which was held in September 1920 at Kolkata. But many of people, they were against of this, because they were furious that if the movement become violent, then who will handle these issues? So many of topics were there. So there was not a conclusion in the Congress session of September 1920. Then in the upcoming year, December 1920, at the place of Nagpur, again the next session of Congress was held, and in that session this proposal was accepted that we are going to launch Khilafat non-cooperation movement, because Gandhiji was also seeing the opportunity to start the nationwide movement against Britishers, and for that he have written this thought in his book which was published in his Hind Swaraj in 1909. He proclaimed there that British rule is existing in our country only because of our cooperation, and that is why they are ruling over us. If we will start non-cooperating them, then within a year we can get independence. This was his confidence, and he implemented his thought in the year of 1920 by launching non-cooperation movement. And afterwards Khilafat non-cooperation movement was spread all over the country. Then how it was spread in the countryside and how it was spread in the cities, that we will discuss in the next video lecture. For today, this much only. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.